turn the brightness down. There we go. So, hey, it's me. I just wanted to make a video about my experience in the DEP program, Navy DEP program to be exact. And I wanted to talk about my MEPS experience. So, like April 27th, no, 26th. Calendar. Where's my calendar? Oh, here. Break stuff, right? Oops. December. That's not it. Alright, so April. Oh, no. Okay. So I went to MEPS twice. Because I'm an idiot. And don't worry, you'll find out that story. But April 24th, I met my recruiter. I live in Maryland, by the way, so I met her at the actually no, I think she picked me up from work that day. From both times. So she picked me up on Monday. Obviously had to get the day off from work. She took me down to Fort Lee, which is in Virginia, close to Richmond. And the first day, you go into MEPS, you can't have your book bag, no cell phones, none of that. You have to put it in like a room. And I took my ASVAB. I don't remember what I scored on it, but I did really good. I know that much. Not to toot my own horn, but So that was that. Then had to wait. Let's see, 'cause I don't remember what time I got there. Got there, I think it was around like 2, maybe. Yeah. By the time I got done, it was like 4. Because the ASVAB test is so long. They test you on all this crap. It's just like, especially for me, because I'm not fresh out of high school. I'm 26. Like, I mean, at the time I was 25. Not like that makes a difference, but like some of this stuff I didn't study before. So, I mean, I have an ASVAB book that I did use. Let me get it for you. So this is the book I used. I got it from, is it Barnes and Noble now? What's it called? Or Borders? No, it's Barnes and Noble. Yeah. So I got this book, McGraw-Hill. This book, it says it costs $28, but did I pay that much for this? Don't know. It also has a CD in the back, so you can practice on your computer. You can use the book. It's pretty cool. Which I definitely think helped. I'm not good with math. Cool, I got a message. So I took the ASVAB, got done around 4. And I waited until 7 for like everyone else to finish because they were shuttling us from MEPS to the hotel that we were staying at. So waiting. And I was like, they told us, oh, 7 o'clock we'll take you. We're like, okay, 7 o'clock, all right. People were like coming out the room, they're done. They're like, oh my God, that test was horrible. Blah. So I don't think we really left until like 7:30. It's like close to 8. But by the time we got there, they told us to go to this little like room that was just for us, which is pretty cool because it had TVs. There was video games and people playing Monopoly. It's like weird dudes. I mean, I don't know. They might have been Navy people. Doubt it. Anyways, not to knock the other branches, but then we had a brief saying it was like at a certain time. I don't remember what time it was though. Saying that if we left, we had to sign out, blah blah blah. All that stuff. They gave us a meal ticket. The person I roomed with gave me some bad advice. So, if checking my phone, sorry. Look at this. I love this case. It's like, wee. Sorry. Um, well, I wouldn't say don't listen to your roommate or whatever, but my roommate gave me very bad advice. um, she was in the Air Force, and she told me that she was going the next day just to, I guess she was swearing in. I don't remember. But she's like, make sure you drink water because they're going to give you the P test, blah, blah, blah. And make sure you drink a lot of water so you can go because they watch you. You're going to be nervous. I'm like, oh, okay. So, you know, she told me that advice. Took my shower, went to sleep. Next morning, what time did we wake? It was like 4, maybe earlier than that. I don't know. I wasn't functional. So I was like, good thing I took my shower the night before. Because if I took it this morning. So they gave you a meal ticket for dinner and breakfast. And yeah, so we went down to breakfast. Breakfast was good. Dinner was so good. Speaking of a breakfast, the dinner, yeah, it was good too. And you know, of course, I'm taking that girl's advice. Oh, let me drink some water. You know, just drinking some water. You know, actually, this is virgin mojito that I made, which I'm gonna miss because no alcohol in boot camp. Even though they say you may not need it, but took her advice. I'm drinking everything in sight because my God, I want to be able to pee. Like thinking that's like the first thing they're gonna have us do. Side note, it wasn't. So I ended up getting on the bus. The ladies like organizing us by a woman who's a commuter who has a car. If you have a car, leave now. Make sure you have your badge so you can get on the fort. So you can get on Fort Lee and blah blah blah. People are leaving. Then she lined up all the dudes because of course there's way more guys than girls that are going into the military. Literally a sausage fest. But hey, you know, if you're single and you're going into the military, you know, you have some good chances. Hopefully, okay? Because not all guys are completely there, you know? So anyways, she lined up all the guys, which was like most of the people there. And then she just lined us up. She's like, go ahead, ladies, whatever. Like, it was only probably like maybe 15 of us compared to like the 50, maybe 60, 70 dudes. Yeah. And then, oh, I keep forgetting. So last night, also during that briefing, side note, during that briefing, she had us like clap for the people that were like shipping off the next day. So there were a lot of people, not like a lot. It was a good amount though, of people that were shipping off that next day, which would have been the 25th of April, which is crazy, right? Godspeed, you know. I said I couldn't look at my calendar. This thing needs to be fixed. So anyway, she told the girls to get in line, and we all get on the bus. Of course, the dudes are sitting together, and the girls are sitting together, because kind of, I guess, that's how you have to do. Then, we take the bus to MEPS, and, on the bus, like, my left foot was itching, and I'm like, this is an omen. Like, I do believe in, you know, some of that stuff. And, I'm like, my left foot's itching. I don't like it. I don't want my left foot to itch. I don't want anything to itch, to be honest. Check that at MEPS. The girl beside me, I forgot what we talked about. I think she was like really excited because I think she was joining the Navy too, but she was super excited. Like, oh my God, I can't wait, blah, blah, blah. And everyone's like so excited. Like, oh my God. I'm like, dude, it's like 5 in the morning. Like, why am I alive? Literally my thought process. And everyone's so young. Like, they're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And I'm like, ugh. And then I really had to pee because of all that water I drank. And I'm like, oh God, I really hope that like when we first get there, do the pee test, done. riding the bus, I didn't even have a window seat, so I wasn't able to look out. Just listen to everybody's conversation, everybody talking about crazy stuff. And we get to MEPS. We get off the bus. I think was it drizzling that day? Or was that the second day? Anyways, I think it was drizzling that day. And the lady, she was talking so fast, you could barely hear her. Like, oh my God, like, what did she say? And then I'm trying to ask the person beside me. They're like, shh. And I'm like, well, thanks for helping me out. All I know is we were supposed to take off our jackets and, like, put our cell phone and stuff in that other room, which we did the day before. So I was like, okay, I know what we're doing there. So we get inside MEPS, put our stuff away in that little room. Then they tell us to go to the medical side. And I remember doing the sight. So I took my glasses off. I can't see, like, I can see, like, close-up stuff. But far away, don't ask. So I took off my glasses. That is like, like, follow the thing. Oh my God, look at this. And then we took the colorblind test and the depth perception test, which I passed both. And then the guy put me in that thing. I don't know, like, check your, like, not dilate your eyes. The thing that they used to, like, put the air in your eye. You'd be like, oh, it's traumatizing. That. But there was no puff of air. Thank God. I hate that part. So then after that, like, everybody was doing that. They had everybody doing that. So it took a little bit. But, because, yeah, we had to go on the other side. Anyways, you get your paper on the other side, then you go to medical, and then they do all that. So then after that, they're like, oh, if you're done, go into this room here, gonna do a briefing. I had to pee so bad. I thought I was gonna pee on myself. Like, you have to pee. I don't know if this happens to people a lot, but, like, you really, 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 really gotta go. Like someone's, like, punching you in the bladder, and you feel like if you sneeze, you're just gonna wet. That's how I felt. And I'm like, why did I listen to that girl? And then I'm like, hopefully I pee soon. Like, we can go. Wasn't the case. So there was a briefing. I don't remember what that guy was talking about. Oh, he's talking about the emergency exits. I literally, like, couldn't focus. I had to pee so bad. I was, like, in the back of the room, and I'm like, okay, I think the bathroom's out over by this back door. Like, so when he's done, we can go. And he's like, anyone have to use the bathroom? I didn't know he was joking, but I raised my hand, and he's like, oh, no, remember, you have to pee later. Like, you have to hold it. And I'm like, but I really do, like, have to go. Oh my God. Look at my little bun. And, yeah, so then he left, and we're, like, waiting for the next person to come in. So I went to the bathroom and, like, ran. And I was like, okay, it's between briefings, so I should be okay. Come back in, because I try not to let all of it out. TMI. And then the lady comes in, she's talking blah, blah, blah. But I still had to pee so bad because I didn't let it all out. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, I really have to go. So we were filling out paperwork about, if you have tattoos and just, like, simple information crap. So I waited until she was done with all that, the briefing. And so, like, when she was done talking, she's, like, checking everybody's paper and stuff. People are still writing, whatever. So I left, and I had to go, like, really bad. And next thing I know, I hear her come in the bathroom, and she's like, you can't leave my briefing, you're done for the day. And I was like, but I really had to go to the bathroom. She's like, and then I just didn't hear her. Like, I guess she just left. So when I came back into the room, like, my paperwork was gone. I'm like, oh, God. So I went to the desk at medical, and, of course, everybody at MEPS has, like, this bad attitude. I don't know why. I mean, is it a prerequisite? I don't know. They interview these people. Does this person have a bad attitude? Or they ask, how are you today? And the person's like, whatever. Like, literally, everybody there has, like, this bad attitude. And so I went to the desk, and I'm like, oh, the lady took my paperwork. And they're like, oh, what's your name? So I told them my name, and they were like, oh, she said you were done for the day. I'm like, okay, so what does that mean? She was like, well, you should call your recruiter to come pick you up. I was like, literally, with that breath, crap. One, my recruiter's gonna be mad at me, and the leading petty officer's gonna be like, are you retarded? Because when I did the pre-ASVAB thing, they were like, oh my god, we need to get you in. We need to do this, like, right away. Why we can't have nice things? So, I ended up calling my recruiter, telling them what happened. One, the leading petty officer, of course, was like, fuming, like, what? I can't believe that happened. I gotta go. Click. I'm like, oh my god. So then he called my recruiter, and she's like, oh, okay, well, when I have free time, I'll come pick you up. So I'm literally there. I was there until like 4. I was there all day. Like, but it's funny because I'm not the only person that got disqualified. Like, other people got disqualified for other medical stuff. Like, one girl went, well, who I ended up seeing the second time I went, which I'll make another video about that. She was there and she was like, I got disqualified and blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people get disqualified for things that you don't really, I guess you don't really think about. And then some girl was like really pissed because you, for your height, you have a certain weight requirement. So you have like a minimum and a maximum. And I guess she was like at the maximum. And what they do is they tape you. They tape your neck, they tape your waist, and I think your hips. And she was a little bit too curvy. She was really pissed. Like, she was like going off and was like, I need to talk to my recruiter because they taped me before I came here and blah, 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 blah. Of course, she was black, no racial, but she was like going off, like calling the whole cavalry, her mom, the recruiter, people in the other side of the office. I'm like, oh my god, like, it's not that serious. Obviously, you just lose weight. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, some people are curvy, but I don't know. Anyway, so that was my MEPS experience the first time. The first time. So moral of the story is don't drink. If you're going to go to MEPS, have like 1 cup of water. That's it. Don't, I mean, take the advice of your roommate with a grain of salt. Like, do a grain of salt. Like, don't listen to it and don't be like so worried and paranoid about it. Like, you are going to be fine. If you're like, I'm going to have 2 cups of water. Okay. Like for breakfast, or 2 cups of orange juice. Okay. But like, don't like overdo it like I did. Cause I was like drinking. I'm like, oh my God, I want to be able to pee, drink. That's a bad idea. And make sure that your weight's under control. Definitely that part, because my second video I'll talk about that too. But and then even with that example of that girl getting taped, like, just make sure your weight's under control. I mean, you're going to MEPS, you just get it together, okay? And anything else that you could possibly have medically, just talk to your recruiter about it, and hopefully they should be able to tell you whether it's going to be good or whatever. Like, don't wait until MEPS to be like, oh, I have this. No, you should tell them before, because you get to MEPS, you don't know what those people, what kind of mood they're going to be in that day, because everybody there has an attitude. Especially my first time going there, everybody there had an attitude. Second time, a lot of them remembered me, but I'll talk about that. But a lot of them have an attitude. I don't know if they do that on purpose or it's just kind of like hazing to get you through, because I mean, I haven't gone to boot camp yet. I have like 45 days left. Is it 45? About 45 days left. And it's gonna get worse, okay? Not worse, but yeah, maybe. So any questions you have, leave them below. Definitely answer them. And see you later. Bye.